lots of horns today. Over on 11th, there was a lot of horn honking. I think someone was upset around Mom's Organic, a bus, and then cars piling out of Ludlow. And then it just seems like extra horns for some reason. And car alarm horns also. Like, so something's going on with the horn today. Who's on the horn? Right, that's an old saying, I guess, for age-old folks. Who's on the horn? Get someone on the horn. I need someone on the horn immediately. I was thinking about, you know, it looked like a Porsche or similar that pulled into that garage. And every once in a blue moon, many years ago, like maybe someone had a halfway decent car and you get a ride in it or whatever. But there is an empty feeling with it. Like, I'm trying to think about the difference between people who like to have those kinds of cars to show off, I guess, and people who are longing to feel a sense of you know, groundedness, solid sturdiness, filled up whole. So I'm wondering why. I mean, I totally get it if someone has a lot of money and they can afford it. Maybe they're excited, or someone wants to totally show off. Other people, you know, maybe they choose practicality or what have you, but there is like an empty feeling, or it's hard to explain. Or can it be put on like a cloak? Oh, I'm totally excited about the brand new Porsche, you know, with the red lights, you know, the black leather seats, the red lights illuminating. I'm trying to decide, like, if the universe could press a button to make you appreciate it more. Like, guys might appreciate cars more in general just because men are conditioned to like cars, you know. In the LGBT community, a lot of women pride themselves on conditioning themselves, if their parents didn't do it already, to like such things, to prove that women appreciate, you know, well-made machines as well. You know, German engineering, there's nothing like it. But what's the difference? You know, so should someone come into a lot of money, would they all of a sudden appreciate having, or would they still feel empty? Or does it depend on who's driving, who's in control, and you're like a passenger and you feel kind of weird, like you're a female, some guy is trying to like show off with his car and it gets kind of weird, like, and it's like you don't want to be like a high school mentality and be like, you know, and have some sort of cheesy conversation about, you don't have to be macho with me, or what are you trying to be macho? I'm trying to think of all the lines that people come up with to try to play that off. We have a bag of carrots here getting run over by, so anyway, they've come back with Dunking's breakfast whenever. Sounds like New York to me. Is it open now? They don't. Right, this is reopened, I guess, or I'm not sure if we're supposed to be there. So for some reason they decided to open this. Hopefully it's okay. I saw this guy on the sidewalk earlier. It was completely closed on both sides, which is totally understandable. It's hard to know, like, what, you know, if it's safe or not to walk past what they have to do here. Fidelity alarm. Fidelity down here, I always think of like Fidelity Bank. I know they have Fidelity is in the basement of the BNY, Bank of New York, Mellon, what have you, building where Philadelphia Story was partially filmed, or they used that building in their film with Tom Hanks and the AIDS story and all that, changing laws in America and all that stuff. I'm not sure what to say, you know. Horns again, horns, a lot. Horns are going off all day long already. There's too many horns in the city. So horns might actually be part, whether someone's doing it consciously or not, there's too many horns today. We are like 40 minutes in the morning, too many horns. So everybody's honking. So that woman's, road rage, horns, honking. So what's up here on Hump Day? Is she consciously doing it, or? It's hard to know, like someone could actually be like irritated with traffic, or people are consciously doing it.